Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted...
It's Ronaldinho! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So, what can they make of this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Edmilson. Now it's Hullet. He's in a great position here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. It's going to be another corner, I think. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp pass. Thuram. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Messi. Busquets. Best. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Still goalless at the moment. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Pelé. Pass is just off target. Busquets. Oh, good read. Messi knocks it into space. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Thiago. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Good ball over the top. Edmilson. Hullet. Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho. Taken back almost at once. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pelé. There's the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And this is Ronaldo. Hullet. He is through. Hullet! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Thiago is the team's great visionary.
Bangladesh can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Hullet. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Half-time getting close now. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Aimed beyond the defence. Thiago. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Pelé. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Pull it. This might spell take. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Best. Great vision. Now it's Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Tries a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now.
And he shoots! And again! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's a really well-measured ball. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Oh, he's got a side of goal. Out of play for a goal kick. Van Dijk. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Busquets cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ferdinand attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ronaldo. Messi could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Pelé. Nicely spread. Messi. Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Shoots! It's there! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, Ronaldinho.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. It's become a case of men against boys. And here's Bale. Messi touches it back. And the counter is on. And the pass is intercepted. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good play. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Best. And this is Messi. Played in. Rijkaard. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get onto this? Best. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball. Now how can he reach? And a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi, played down the flank. Can he latch onto this? Best. Messi.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's the chance to counter. Ferdinand. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
And a chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's picked out the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's heaved it away. And the counter is on. Now it's Hullet. Pinches it off him. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Messi, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Conte, Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best, very much a man of this moment. He's away! Rijkaard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Best. Looking for the run. Shot at goal! Well, that has not gone well. In he goes again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Bout of passing here, really. A header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Strong running down that left flank. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Takes the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Best really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with...
Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Busquets. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Best. Passing nice and neat. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, crossbar! That was travelling. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Dink through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham always looking for that half a chance. Best. And it's skewed away. Roberto Carlos herring after the ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Good ball over the top. And here's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Floated through. It's a promising position. Best. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is expertly dealt with.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get on the end of this? Best's cross. And Messi! It's hit the crossbar. And he was alert to it. Best. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And he's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Distributed tidily. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is one way to stop him. Goes down, but nothing given. Well read, nice interception. That's a cute ball. Well, that has not gone well. Busquets is always looking to break lines. Best is wide and looking to get onto this. Ferdinand. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Bangladesh really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Bangladesh clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Roberto Carlos. Some really good ball movement. Hullet. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for a runner. Messi. There they go, hunting in packs. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. Mbappe. And he's quick to get it clear again. Barcelona have reclaimed it.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Edmilson. Number 11.
Great defending, strong and determined. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Great ball, and he's Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Barcelona can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good pressure, determined, intense. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. A probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that has been cut short. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. He's on it. Can he get away? He is through here. Mbappe shoots. Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Busquets. And here's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Maldini. Oh, that was vital. And here's Messi. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball. Looking for the run. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That has been slung wide.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's an imaginative pass. Pele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super ball. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on,
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. No, that's been intercepted. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Busquets. Edmilson. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Oh, what a climb! Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Busquets. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Van Nistelrooy. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's managed to get free. Best scrum. Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Thuram. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Bangladesh would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And that has been cleared. Maldini calmly anticipates. Now it's Hullet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cross into the box. And he's taking no chances there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the cross comes in. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Plays a sharp little ball here. In by Hullet. He gets big. He scores! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bellingham. And it's Edmilson. He's going for goal! Messi shoots! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Reinders. And Rafinha. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Hullet. Messi finds himself offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, that is... Big chance! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Van Nistelrooy powering forward here. And he cuts out the supply. Best, very much a man of this moment. Thuram. Busquets. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through.
Well, he's...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back underway. Zanetti does well to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram opts for safety. Best can see things, others simply cannot. Now it's Messi. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's shifting through the gears here, takes a shot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Best driving on and making good progress. And that's a throw-in. Busquets tries from distance. And that certainly packed a punch. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is lovely from him. That is good strength. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Decent progress down the left. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And here's Hullet. Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Best. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ferdinand. Busquets. Edmilson.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Reinders. Well, that has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Neymar. He's found a chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, sweet feet. That's a decent clearance. Busquets knocks it out wide. And it's Thuram. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passes coming off in quick succession. Real chance! Iniesta! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Azar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Bellingham claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out wide. Ribery cross. There's the header! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played up towards the front line. It's played through for him. Zico is on his own.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah,
He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Messi. And he's found a way past. Best. Oh, it's come loose. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way he was going to let him past.
Bangladesh are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Zico.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that could set him on his way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Al Hilal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Zico. Pirlo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance here to counter. That's good running with the ball. That's a shade optimistic. Thuram goes long. That's been cut out, well played. Hullet driving on and making good progress. Ribery, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Ribery. Seedorf. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pirlo. And this is Ronaldinho. Nice control. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Best. And there's green grass ahead of him. Driving forward. Messi. Bellingham! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Plays it across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Passing nice and neat. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's straight offside. Maldini. It's a quick ball upfield. Seedorf. Nicely worked. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Pirlo. And here's Zico. Great ball, and it's Zico! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed.
And the first half is done. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's going to go a long way. Pirlo. Pull it. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zico takes control of it and he's on the move. That's a throw.
Al Hilal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's running through. Great chance! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So is this the start of a comeback? Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Pele picks it up out wide, looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he was quick to react. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Al Hilal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Distributed tidily. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Zico. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Iniesta, and he's managed to get free. And this is Pele. Swing. Bullish header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants...
There's the shot! It's in! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So now the difference is 3.
Number 10.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's the chance to counter. He's on it. Can he get away? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Totti really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Eto'o. 75 minutes played. And this is Pele. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! And it's Zanetti. Nice bit of trickery. Al Hilal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele. Now it's Neymar. Now there's a fine ball. He's gone direct here. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Robson. Now it's Pele. Oh, just skips past his man. Pirlo. Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Added time.
That's good play. And this is Schneider. Pele. And the counter is on. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Neymar. Szoboszlai. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's very neat. Look at the space here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's onto this. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the Luis Suarez! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Zico. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's a good shot at goal! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Cruyff. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a good spell of possession, this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Messi clipped into space. Real chance! It's there! And the comeback is complete! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Opts to play it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Messi going fake. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's having a shot! Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That pass has been well intercepted. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Zico. Liverpool finding their passes. Zico is onto this. And it's claimed by the keeper. Busquets. And Best. Looking for the run. And that's been slipped through. He's got full. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And it's hoisted clear. Thuram cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. Passing nice and neat. Cristiano Ronaldo! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's there to get it away. That is ended up in no man's land. Busquets is always looking to break lines. Threads one in. He shifts on, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he shoots! Pullet. Chance here to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's away. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
He's having a good look here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create... Bullet! That's a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. And Cruyff! And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that's beautifully weighted.
The attendance for this match was 28,000.
And he's there to retrieve it. Luis Suarez. And this is Bale. Best conjures time and space where few can. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Best. He has found the way through, showing good feet. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Luis Suarez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they've got rid. And here's Cruyff. And here's Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Best! In he goes again. And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Time for a change in personnel. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Coming on the field.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The final 5 minutes. Now it's Pelé. Edmilson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Drogba goes for a shot! He's scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort.